It's 8:56 on this Wednesday, January 22nd. I'm Mike Barza. Here's what's happening at this hour. President Trump stirring up even more controversy this morning with more executive actions in office. He ordered all the federal employees in that diversity, equity, and inclusion role to be placed on paid leave by the end of the workday. The Trump administration sent a letter to the heads of the governmental agencies informing them that they would be off the job by 5 this evening. The programs promote opportunities for women, people of color, and members of the LGBTQ plus community. Civil rights advocates argue that they are necessary in the workplace to address inequities and racism. The Trump administration says federal immigration authorities can now arrest people at churches and at schools, and this is a departure from a long-standing policy to avoid so-called sensitive areas. This move is the latest in a series of actions by President Trump, who has already signed executive orders cracking down on illegal immigrants and beefing up security at the U.S. southern border. But perhaps the most controversial, a measure that would end birthright citizenship. That's set to face its first legal challenge in federal court tomorrow. Columbia University says it's not going to take some action after masked protesters barged into an Israeli history class. This video shared online yesterday by the group Columbia Jewish and Israeli Students. Protesters carried anti-Semitic flyers, and that sparked a brief confrontation between students. The interim president has since issued a statement saying the school will move quickly to investigate, and that any form of anti-Semitism, discrimination, or harassment won't be tolerated. Tonight is your opportunity to weigh in on some new bus network redesigns in Queens. The MTA hosting a virtual town hall on Zoom from 6:30 to 8 at night. Officials say the plan will include 25 new rush hour routes. The goal here is to speed up service to reduce the wait times for nearly 800,000 daily riders again in Queens. All right, Brittany, how's the weather looking today?
Well, we still have some temperatures that are below zero across the map. So 3 below in Poughkeepsie and 7 below in Sussex in the city, 11 degrees and 15 in Islip. This afternoon, we only get into the teens and the lower 20s, but we'll see more sunshine, so brighter compared to yesterday. Tonight, we drop to 16, partly cloudy and cold, the single digits in some of the suburbs. And tomorrow, back up to 30, so not as cold. And that trend continues on Friday, back to freezing, 32, 34 Saturday, and 37 Sunday. Lindsay?
In Secaucus, we have had this overturned tractor trailer for a while now on the Turnpike South off-ramp approaching the Lincoln Tunnel. It doesn't seem to be causing too much trouble into the area right now because crews have moved it off to the side, but they're still working on dealing with that. This is your live look right now at the approach to the Lincoln Tunnel where things are moving smoothly. It shouldn't be too bad of a ride into the city this morning. Though, in New Jersey, we do have problems on New Jersey Transit. All trains right now are subject to up to 15-minute delays and 20-minute delays in and out of Penn